Jet 24 Action News is your local election headquarters. It's always the biggest night of the primary election season, but this year, what transpired on Super Tuesday may have an even greater impact on political races ahead. Reporter Nicole Lee has more tonight. Nicole?
Sean, not only did voters across the country cast their ballots for the Democratic and Republican nominee for president, but Republican candidate Nikki Haley also dropped out of the race. Now that our presidential candidates are set, the question is, how will the Pennsylvania primary election be impacted?
Pennsylvania sometimes plays a really critical role in deciding who the nominees are going to be for the parties, but because our primaries are held so late in the process, not till the end of April, sometimes like this year, we just don't play that large of a role.
Joe Morris is the chair of Mercyhurst University's Political Science Department. He says for all intents and purposes, the general election has already begun, and that leaves nothing to pull Pennsylvania residents to the polls.
Without the presidential primary meaning much in Pennsylvania, the likelihood that we're going to have a high turnout is slim.
According to the Erie County Director of Elections, both voter registration and mail-in ballot requests are down,
which is uncommon for a primary presidential election. However, we do still have a month and a half, before the actual primary, so we're hoping that people get pumped and they get excited and they want to participate.
Fernandez says there's been no bump in third-party registrations either. What she has seen is people switching parties, which is common in a presidential election year, but this year has a unique twist.
Usually it's one way or the other. Right now we're seeing people switching parties from both ends of the aisle, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
The deadline to register to vote in the primary elections is April 8th. Yes, that's also the day of the total eclipse. Fernandez says more to come on whether that will be changed since their office may be closed. Sean?
All right, thank you, Nicole, for all of your election news. Leading up to Pennsylvania's April 23rd primary and beyond, you can head to our website, yourerie.com.